Perhaps no moment is more peaceful and joyful than witnessing a puppy's first day at a pet shop. After days of anticipation, the mother dog successfully gave birth to a tiny angel. The puppy's body was no bigger than the palm of your hand, its fur still damp and soft, its eyes still bright, and every movement slow and deliberate. Though still very weak, it struggled to crawl little by little towards its mother's warm embrace, instinctively believing it to be the safest place in the world. Looking at the tiny puppy nestled beside its mother, everyone felt the miracle of a life just beginning. The mother never left its side. She gently groomed its fur, held it close to her, providing warmth and caring for it every step of the way. The mother dog's eyes were filled with tenderness, as if wanting to dedicate all her love to protecting her little ones from the outside world. The puppy's first day was simple. The puppy only knew how to sleep, nurse, and grow day by day. Each time it was full, it would curl up beside its mother, sleeping soundly in the familiar warmth. Its gentle breathing, soft whimpers, and tiny movements made the whole space more peaceful than ever. Although it couldn't open its eyes to see the world, the puppy brought joy to everyone. Anyone passing by would stop to look, captivated by its adorable appearance. Some gently stroked the mother dog. Others stood at a distance so as not to disturb the little animal's sleep. Everyone hoped these tiny creatures would grow up healthy. With each passing day, the puppy changed a little. Its body became rounder, its fur began to dry and smooth. Its legs, though still weak, tried to crawl, stand, and then fell. Those first steps, though clumsy, held a deep understanding and hope for a great journey ahead. One day, those little eyes will open to see the world for the first time. He will run around the yard, wagging his little tail whenever he sees his owner, happily exploring every corner of the house, and growing up surrounded by everyone's love. From a tiny puppy nestled in his mother's arms, he will become a loyal companion, always by the side, guarding the home and bringing so much joy to the family. A new life, though small, brings immense happiness. This newborn puppy is not only a new member of the dog pack, but also a precious gift from life. We hope he will be healthy, safe, and grow up day by day surrounded by love, so that his first songs, his first steps, and all the moments of his growth will become beautiful. Memories that will never fade from the hearts of those who love him. While in the beginning, they only knew how to curl up beside their mother, now their bodies were stronger. Their tiny legs began to brace themselves against the ground, though each step was still unsteady and they would fall repeatedly. Sometimes, a puppy would stand up for just a few seconds before rolling to one side, making the whole litter seem to be learning their first life lessons together. The mother dog silently watched every movement of her puppies. Whenever a puppy crawled too far, she would gently approach and use her nose to guide it back to her side. Without a word, without forceful action, only with the gentleness and instinct of a mother, she cared for each of her children with all her love. The puppy's eyes gradually opened. At first, their vision was blurry. Everything around them was just a hazy image. But for them, that world was vast and full of wonder. They gazed curiously at their mother's face, at the people who brought them food every day, and at the sunlight filtering through the cracks in the door. Everything was something new and unfamiliar to them. There was one puppy that was particularly more active than its siblings. Every time it woke up, it was the first to crawl out of its nest to explore its surroundings. Even if it only took a few steps before falling, it wouldn't give up. Its tiny tail wagged continuously as if it were very happy to be discovering the world. Sometimes it would touch a dry leaf, recoil in surprise, then curiously approach again to sniff. These innocent actions made everyone who saw it smile. As the puppies grew a little older, they began to play with each other. Their games were simple, gently nipping each other's ears, chasing each other's tails, or accidentally rolling into a ball and lying still from exhaustion. Their chirping filled the yard, transforming the otherwise quiet space into a vibrant place. What touched everyone most was the mother dog's love for her puppies. Despite being exhausted after days of continuous care, she remained patient. Whenever she heard her puppies call, she would immediately go to them. Whenever they felt cold, she would lie close to warm them. When they slept soundly, she would quietly lie beside them, her eyes open, observing everything around her, like a sentry never leaving her post. On some mornings, the gentle sunlight shone down on the small yard. The puppies would walk out in a line, their eyes wide with wonder. They would inhale the scent of grass and earth after the rain, listen to the birds singing, and feel the first breeze caress their soft fur. These are very ordinary experiences for humans, but they represent a whole new world for these creatures just entering life. Time flies so fast. The puppies, who once kept their eyes tightly closed, snuggling close to their mother for warmth, are now beginning to open their eyes and gaze at the world. Their round, sparkling eyes, like tiny gems, bring a smile to anyone who sees them. They tentatively take their first steps on their trembling legs, sometimes stumbling, sometimes staggering, but never giving up. Every morning, the whole litter excitedly crawls out of their little nest. They curiously explore every leaf, every blade of grass, and even the first rays of sunlight. Some boldly run ahead, while others timidly hide behind their mother. Despite their different personalities, they all grow up in the love and protection of their mother dog. The mother dog silently watches over her puppies every step. Whenever there's a strange noise, she immediately stands in front, her eyes full of vigilance to protect these little creatures. For her, happiness wasn't about having lots of food or a luxurious home, but simply about seeing her children healthy and playing every day. The puppies gradually learned to bond with humans. Just hearing a familiar call, the whole pack would trot over, their little tails wagging as if to say hello. They couldn't speak, but their innocence and genuine affection were enough to warm anyone's heart. Each day was a beautiful memory, from their first innocent barks, their playful tail-biting antics, to their deep sleeps after playing. Everything became a memorable moment. The whole house seemed to be filled with life, by the presence of these little four-legged angels. Then the day would come when they would grow up, strong enough to run far, intelligent enough to guard the house, and become loyal companions. But no matter how much time changes, the memories of those early days, when they were just tiny puppies, nestled peacefully in their mother's arms, will forever remain the most cherished memories in the hearts of those who loved and cared for them from the beginning.